Okay, we are back for the second half, and we've got some new co-hosts or new people in here. So,
I'm Debbie. Hi.
Alright, Holly.
Glad to have you, Miss Debbie.
yeah, our newest person. Yay!
Good to be here.
Anything you guys want to say before we start?
I'm just glad to have our person or Hollis from across the sea back again.
Yay! One time, I'm going to make you guys stay up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that I can be awake as a normal.
That, Holly. Thank you.
I'd be fine with that. I'm usually up until 6 in the morning when I have nothing to do the next day.
Since we did it Friday, I'm perfectly fine with 3 a.m.
Yep.
I don't get internet at 3 in the morning, so
Oh.
I get to sleep properly.
All right.
Most of the time when we record these podcasts, I have a lecture the next morning, so
Oh yeah, but we're glad to have you now. Thanks, Holly. Love ya.
dedication.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, I would do it earlier if everybody else could do it earlier, but it doesn't seem like anybody else can.
I have to get an education, as poor as it may be.
I've got rehearsal. Sorry, hon.
Okay, that's why we complain about the time, so we can continue now.
Alright. Okay, so we're ready for me to start?
Yep, go ahead, Ray.
Alright. In Emma's past, Emma is at the train station getting the stolen watches. She's very careful about it because there were cops around. But she managed to get the watches and leave the station without any problems. Anything you want to add or keep going?
That just seemed like a bad plan.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys mentioned it earlier or anything, but yeah, she doesn't look like she's 17.
Not at all.
Yeah, a ponytail and glasses doesn't make you 17.
Uh-uh.
I mean, they could have at
Stop
least
judging. No, I'm kidding.
I don't judge. It is what we do over here across the big pond.
Thank you. You know, the whole time I'm like, dude, I wear a leather jacket, I have blonde hair, I have blue eyes, I'm 17, I could have been, oh my god.
Yeah.
No, actually, I have no stage talent. Well, I have a little, but it's not very good.
You
And
can imagine passing out, just like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay.
yeah.
Bring in the next 17-year-old.
Debbie, you want to make a comment?
I agree with you guys. She does not look 17 at all.
No, that's my one thing about this episode is that she was supposed to be 17 and she didn't look it.
Nah, she could have maybe done 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been acceptable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Somewhere
I
in
agree
20s,
totally.
but not a teenager.
no.
Not just out of high school now.
No.
Okay, so you ready to move on?
Yep.
Alright.
I think so.
Okay. Back to present day fairy tale land. Hook and Emma run across Jack's bones and sword. Hook almost walks over a tripped wire, but Emma stops him in time. And Hook takes it the wrong way. About bloody time, he says.
Oh, the right way. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Loving it.
And Emma looks like she really has to struggle to get out of his arms. She tells him it was a tripwire and shows him the big ass cage over them. Okay, Debbie, do you have anything to say about that or nothing?
It was interesting the way he was all flirty with her, but yeah.
Okay. Holly, do you have anything?
I have many things to say about that.
Go.
Yep.
Most of them are squeeze, like little happy, squeaky noises, because he's quite fit, and that was a very good, amusing scene.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I liked that very much. That's all I really have to say.
Okay, Yellow.
I'm just gonna say, if I was Emma, I would be calling Tripwire all the time. Like, Tripwire! And then I would like grab his ass, and I'd be like, oh, maybe not. Sorry about that. Tripwire! Ah! All the time. That would be me.
You go for an invitation just to grab him.
Yeah, pretty much. He got fine. That's the best part. He's like, okay, that's cool with me. Let's just play with this a little bit. No, but then Emma is so funny because she's just like not into him at all. He's like convinced that deep down somewhere Emma's horribly attracted to him, and like she's fighting deep inside, and it's just no. I think it's so funny. I love the interaction between those two, and I don't know if I want to call it a pairing, but I do. I like it. I like the relationship they have.
The guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't feel that guilty about it, to be honest.
Especially when you're watching those scenes with her and Neil, and you're like, oh, huh. I just like her and Neil, but anyway, I like the, kind of sad romance they've got going. Not at all. It's not romance.
Sorry.
Even no. Stop it, Dad. Evil Red. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, I would have called Tripwire the rest of the time we're in the castle. And after that, we'd be walking the forest. Tripwire!
What?
On the beach.
Okay, Evil Red, do you have anything?
Forget about being Emma. If it were me up there, I'd be going, Tripwire! I'm sorry.
I think I'd be the only Emma one up there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing that.
I'd be calling Tripwire constantly too. I totally agree, Jill.
Oh yeah, internet high five. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I'll move on then. And
Please.
moving on.
Right.
Okay, Emma's passed. Emma meets Neil and the bug. They can get $28,000 for the watches. I think that's how much it was. Neil gives Emma one of the watches before he leaves. Neil is soon followed, and haha, I knew it was August right away. I was so shocked and excited to see him. I can so tell it was him even when he was shadowed. Neil runs for it, and August chases after him and catches him. August looks good without his face scruffles. I thought August said in season 1 that he was not looking after Emma, but he has been a bit. August is Emma's guardian angel. Oh, really? Well, you really suck at it, August.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that was my reaction.
Yeah.
Crap job. Isn't that what he said? Yeah, I feel like that's what he said.
That's what Neil said. Crap
Yeah.
job at it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sums it up.
Yeah.
So, what would they have been then, like in the orphanages or whatever? Would they have been or acted brother and sister?
Yeah, well, you never really find out.
No, that would have been interesting if they would have acted like brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I have this theory that August just wants Emma all to himself. So no, I'm kidding. I don't know what he wants. He's Satan's little helper as far as I'm concerned. I just hate him so much. I mean, I understand everything he does.
Yes.
Probably it's for the better of the show, but I want to punch him in the face so bad.
Am I the only one in this group that thinks otherwise?
No.
Am I the only one? Or Debbie, do you feel the same way? Or Holly, do you feel the same way?
No, I don't hate August. He's kind of annoying, but I don't hate him. I
Right.
don't want to punch him.
I do.
If you did punch him, you would get splinters, and then he would laugh at you. I would also like.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, I don't have a problem with August. I thought he was an interesting character when they brought him in.
Yeah.
Although it sort of annoyed me when it was like, oh, so it's your fault Emma's so fucked up. Oh, then.
See,
Jordan,
that was my
Angel,
whole
my
thing was,
ass.
that was my whole thing was, Neil blaming August. Was my whole thing. You know. So it's your fault that, you know, Emma's life is all effed up.
Well, he
But yeah.
kind of left her, so it kind of was.
Yeah.
He was like 7. I
Yeah.
think.
He was like 7 or 8, and Emma was a baby.
Yeah.
And then he took so long to find her again, though, when he was older.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did try to find her again.
After 15 years, though.
Yeah.
Well, he had to get out the foster care system, didn't he? And then he'd have to actually go find her.
I don't know. I guess, because as much as I hate August, I think Emma made some bad choices too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they both have free will.
Right.
And yeah, August left her and yada yada yada. But like you said, she made some bad choices too. She could have, you know, done whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, well, you know, it's that conflict, and that's what draws you in. That's why they did it the way they did it.
That's why they left it kind of open and yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.